Hope everyone is doing well. Couple things. The Kickstarter is ready to end in 24 hours. So if you haven't backed the project, now is the time to get it at a discounted rate. And it will also help to allow us to hit some stretch goals with certain types of cardstock. So yeah, we did good though. Congratulations everybody for meeting our goal. And I'm really excited about this next printing. And the sales from this next printing go into the Dark Earth deck into helping make that deck printed as well. And it helps pay for like the fees for the illustrator. It helps out quite a bit. So thank you. Truly appreciate this. And it's a community effort. Oh, inspiration. Okay. First card we got in the past position is Inspiration. So we're greatly inspired at this time. There's a passion and a drive that we have, and it's kind of telling us to go inward. You can see that the bird is veiling her eyes, and it's saying like, listen to your heart, like go within. Don't let the external world kind of cloud what it is you're looking for. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa, that was cool. Laughter. Okay, so past position, laughter, joy, community. So there's inspiration and laughter, and joy, and community. That is what is fueling this reading, and it's reminding us of that. So if right now it doesn't seem like a time of laughter and mirth, it's kind of asking you to go back in the past, in times when there was laughter and there was joy, and to kind of return to that and infuse your time with it. Wow, they're really coming out. Wow, look at this. And the chasing. So yeah, a lot of you are going to be getting what you've been seeking. And you can see the flame here, and you can see it here in the chasing. And it looks like it's starting to manifest, or it's very like much within your focus, and it's an initiation. So all of this has been to test to see how good you are at your manifestations, how you're able to bring them about, and hope. This is the heart and center of the reading. It's telling you to be hopeful, and there's going to be some loss coming up. There's going to be an experience of loss, and it's going to lead to a bit of imbalance. It's going to lead to a bit of imbalance, but it's nothing that we can't recenter again, right? So don't lose hope. And there's going to be a lot of work that we're going to be doing. Lots of cycles of what feels like constant work. But this is all going to empower us. It's going to help us get into our power. And if you look here, there's World of Dreams. So this is about getting that world of dreams we were talking about. It looks like it's coming into play. So now let's see what Goth Nancy has to say. Come on, Goth Nancy. I hope everybody's doing well. How's your holiday season going so far? I think we're going to do it this way. And then draw. Looks like the, no, is it? So the past position, we may have been kind of wounded from a Queen of Swords energy. But there's this like romantic Knight of Cups, like I'm here to save the day energy that comes in, that kind of this like emotionally rich water that comes in to save the day. And this King of Wands that we kept getting in prior readings popped up, and now it's in the past position. And it's saying like, by using that King of Wands energy to chase and go for our dreams, we have been successful. In the initiation, so this Three of Cups, it's like a celebration that's supposed to happen that's kind of not, or it can be like maybe a little too much partying. Maybe some of you are drinking a little too much during the holidays. Maybe keep an eye out for that. But there's also like this kind of celebration is delayed because it's an initiation. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So there's a new passion, a new drive, like something else is igniting our flame and creating new ideas. And wow, sorry. Knight of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of passion coming in. So that's interesting. This is great for projects and ideas. So if you've been stuck on a project and have had writer's block, this is like the passion and the drive that's gonna start fueling everything. So interesting that their positions are similar. Imbalance and 10 of Wands, this feeling of being overwhelmed. And so this is set on fire, this is the heart is set on fire. And it's kind of just saying like burn up your woes, right? There's a maze in the background. These trees as well, and trees have their own language and communication. I think of trees, I think of wisdom, patience, underground communication. They seem silent on the surface, but underneath there's a hub of activity, right? And this is kind of bare, and this is kind of bare in the background. Yeah, that's really interesting. So we're really balancing stuff out. We're feeling overwhelmed, and then there's like the work card, which is like, yeah, we might be working a little too much, which might be causing us to lose hope, but it's just telling us to like, you know, circulate those waters, keep purifying, keep putting in the work. And then you can see planet Earth in distance. This is like a extraterrestrial from another planet observing Earth and wanting to bring love, right? Wanting to bring love and joy to the planet. And then 6 of Pentacles is in reverse in terms of empowerment. So there's balance here again. So it's like maybe this is a time we really have to think about, you know, balancing our relationships and not just talking about it, but actually doing it and making sure that like, there's an equal give and take. And that we finally are like, you know what, if there is an equal give and take, then maybe I need to get in my power and just say no and kind of stop, right? Masters of reality. So in the past, and it's in reverse. So masters of reality are people who have the potential to create any reality they want. Wherever they can get the collective to focus their mind, they can manifest it. But it's in reverse. So it's like whatever they were trying to manifest isn't happening because the collective isn't fully on board. The next thing is a sanctuary. So this is like creating a safe place. And with this Knight of Cups energy and laughter, and it's just saying like, we need to be working on our sanctuaries, our home. It, you know, in the case, which is really sad, but for some people, if they can't make their home a sanctuary, you make your mind a sanctuary for itself, right? And it's just saying like, we really need to work on that for some reason. And then energetic field, be really careful and mindful about what you're letting in your energetic field. Because it's kind of like, your energetic field is helping to manifest these things with this King of Wands energy and the chasing. And so you got to keep it strong and you got to keep it pure. So have your immediate group be people who are your ride or dies, right? The people who are loyal, who got your back. Maybe don't make yourself vulnerable right now. And that was the energy of the past. So it was like being mindful about what was in your energetic field. And so now we're coming into the present. Soul cultivation. So yeah, it's like, you know, the celebration was supposed to happen. It didn't quite happen. There was a soul cultivation that was supposed to happen with like nurturing our soul, crafting ourselves, crafting who we are, becoming less energetically dense and becoming lighter and more loving. But that was thwarted for some reason. There couldn't be this get together and celebration, this reunion, because somebody's trying to prevent it. And they're doing it out of ego, but their ego is so strong, it fails. And this Ace of Wands, there's this vitality and this newness. It's like, come aboard. There's this wonderful thing that I want to share it with you. Let's do this together. And then some people relinquish the ego, and then people are able to come together. And but this blockage, there's another energy that's blocking it, and it's trying to prevent these messages, this like ignited passion, this coming together, this loss of the ego, and it's like trying to block these messages that are coming in. But this divine, there's a divine blessing in this. So this energy is meant to thrive. It's meant to be in passion and grow and build. And it's going to happen one way or another. So the blocking of the message isn't quite happening, which is actually a relief. And then we have nourishment in reverse. So Ten of Wands, overwhelmed, working too hard, imbalance. Yeah, we're not nourishing our bodies and our minds and our souls, and we need to do that. And then we have remediation in reverse. And remediation in reverse is like taking the toxic elements out of the soil and like turning it into things that'll nourish the soil, right? It makes it healthy again. So it's just saying like we need this nourishment. There's this big blockage that's happening that's not allowing it. Now that we're mindful of it, we cannot allow it. You know, like you don't allow it to happen because it's like, okay, I see what's happening. No, I'm going to listen to the messages. I'm going to have this passion, this newness, this goodness, this vitality. I'm going to nourish my body, mind, and soul, purify the toxic elements so they're no longer toxic, and turn them into things that nourish the soil and allow things to grow. And avoidance, it's saying we can't avoid that. Now is the time to balance things out, to have this passion and drive come in, because we have these gifts coming in, and the frequency, there's a message of frequency and that energetic field. It's saying beware of bad frequencies and bad energy. Just kind of acknowledge them, nod, and then allow them to go on their own way. And then thoughts and memory are like your emotions, and what you're feeling in that in any given moment is what flavors your memory. And so you craft your memories and your thoughts. So it's like, be really mindful of how you're crafting your memory and your thought so that you can create positive emotions. Remember, it said to go back in the past and to look at laughter, times when you were joyous. So if things are bleak right now, remember times when you were happy, and manifest that into the future. But it looks like a lot of gifts and the chasing, it's for those who've been striving for it, it looks like it's starting to manifest. So that's great news. Congratulations. I hope everybody's doing good. Once again, the Kickstarter is going to end in 24 hours. Congratulations to all of us for making it happen. And I hope you're doing good, and I hope you have a good holiday season. And until the next reading, yeah, take care. And if you have any questions, don't feel free to reach out in the comments. And if you have any comments, you know, definitely let me know if there's anything with the reading you'd like me to do, or if you don't want me to do. Any kind of feedback is super helpful. All right, thank you, and goodbye.